HCTV Sports is supported by Balanced Wealth Management, Retirement, Planning, Expertise. Farmers Insurance, the Katie Lindbergh Agency. Katie Lindbergh, Hastings Downtown Farmers Insurance. If you don't know insurance, you need to know her.
First goal of the year goes for the Raiders.
Oh, beautiful shot there. Nicely done. Gets the pin.
Oh, was that beautiful? Onside kick, and it's recovered by Hastings.
And he's rung up for strike 3.
Sublowy. Touchdown Raiders.
All right, welcome to Hastings High School, where we're jumping right into the action tonight. I'm Kyle Kreiser, joined by Mitch Sheeman. Getting right to the girls' wrestling action here. We have Trinity Yates taking the mat for Hastings, taking on Anna Koss from Simley. Koss with a quick takedown here to take an early 2-0 lead. I'm joined by Mitch Sheeman. Mitch, we got 4 girls' matches coming at us tonight. What should we look forward to?
You know what? I absolutely love that we have girls wrestling here in Hastings. It's really blown up. We have a lot of girls inside the room, 30 girls. But then there's so many newer wrestlers. All right, Trinity Yates is not one of them. She's been in our program for a very, very long time. Battled through inside our middle school room. But it's great to see her on the mat in the big stage, right in front of this conference champion crowd.
Yeah,
right?
We got a packed house here at Hastings High School tonight. Anna Koss got an early 2-0 lead. A little bit about her. She's currently ranked number 6 in the state. She was first at the Eau Claire tournament, 4th in the sections last year, and 2nd at the Hopkins and Rebel Girls holiday tournaments. Trinity Yates 6-7 on the year. As Sheeman mentioned here, she's been around for quite a while. Very experienced, but young, right? I mean, she's only a freshman this year. She's got some years to develop and get even better.
Absolutely. Anna Koss being a senior on this Simley wrestling team. Again, you mentioned she's ranked 6. She's legit.
Yeah, Trinity Yates up with an escape here. We got the names mixed around here, so we'll flip that around in just a second. You're going to hear the Koss name again. Brother will be wrestling on the Simley side, younger brother. Koss in on a nice dump and gets the takedown yet again. Yates wisely bails out.
Yeah, that was excellent. Kept the control on that elbow, jumped right into that on that knee and just dumped it. Wasn't able to keep that elbow, trying to get her to her back. Trinity wisely just kind of bellied out there at the end.
Yeah, you see the referee kind of signaling a point for Yates. It was a full Nelson that was signaled there. Quick touch of the hands that got that full Nelson. Yates on a sit-out trying to do a little headshot there. Koss trying to suck her back and get back points. We're pretty excited tonight to give 4 girls matches for you guys. We normally don't do our girls matches. They're kind of wedged between our JV and our varsity. So if you notice that we're in a little bit of a delayed start, it's because we had to kind of go really, really quick on the start.
Yeah, they had a lot of action going on. We had the JV match, which was a nail-biter.
It really was. Back and forth.
Yeah, it came down to the heavyweight match. But then again, right after that, we had the dance team going. It's just a lot of fireworks here in Hastings right now.
4-2 after 1. Koss cuts Yates right now. It's 4-3. Nice single leg shot. Dumps with that far arms. Got takedown and back points. Yates bridging hard on her neck. She's going to get back points here. Working for a pin. Yates wisely goes down to her belly.
She can bridge, and she's got those flexible shoulders, able to get out of that. But you wisely saw Anna really keeping on that elbow for that dump.
Yeah, 8-3 now. Cuts her. It's now 8-4. Koss really slick on that single leg shot. She traps that arm and looks to dump and take her to her back. It's happened 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's happened a couple of times. So now
Yates tries to go headlock here. Hips are a little too far away to launch.
Just keep powering in there with those legs.
Koss pops her head out, gets the takedown. It's now 10-4.
That time Trinity didn't want to go and really lock up, try to get or tie up her elbows. So she tried for a quick headlock, maybe forced it a little bit. Got her in that hip position, but Koss just popped her head out for that takedown.
Koss in on a wrist and half. This is the bread and butter of Simley wrestling. We know this. We coach at the middle school, and we always coach our wrestlers. When you wrestle Simley, you do not put your head down. You know you're going to go for a ride if your head is down on a half Nelson.
Yeah, they're definitely hungry for the half is what Mr. Rohr used to say.
Absolutely.
They just bury your head, and they'll sit on top of that half, wrist and half, and they control it so well. When you have that control, it's tough to get out.
Speaking of control, Anna Koss has got a tight cradle going hip to hip here. If she can bring her back, she's got 30 seconds to do so.
I want to see Trinity really start picking at that lock, try to extend her leg. You can see her careful now.
Tries to keep that left shoulder down.
I'm wondering if she starts pressuring too much, if Anna Costa is going to just kind of roll through here.
Well, suicide cradle.
Yep.
Nicely done by Kaz. She's going to get 2-point near fall on that.
And that's what I was worried about. As Trinity was sitting there really fighting those hands, she was pushing and pressuring back into Kaz, and she was able to roll right through using that pressure against her.
Yeah, so after 2 periods, Kaz has a nice 12-4 lead. She wants to go neutral. Of course she does. She's taken down Yates 3 or 4 times already in this match. Hey, a big shout out to Town Square TV, our sister station up in Inver Grove Heights, who definitely a big supporter of wrestling here. Last year in this dual meet, we were up in Inver Grove Heights. We had around 300 people viewing on our YouTube feed. Nice fireman's carry, dump to her back here. She's going to get a takedown and back points.
And that's tight.
Trying to scoop that head and working for a pin. You can see the lead, kind of potentially dangerous here again. They're going to give, must have lost grip on the arm there. It kind of happened really, really quick. So they're going to give the near fall, and they're going to give a penalty point to Yates. 17-5 now in favor of Anna Koss.
Looks like she's going to get cut again, Trinity Yates is, and Anna Koss has really been able to just take her down with that fireman's. There it is again, just dumping it.
Yeah, 17-6 right now, looking to possibly have a tech fall. She's got 90 seconds to work here.
Trinity's felt it a few times in this match, is able to battle down. Nicely done. I want to get her off her knees there. There you go, start controlling that head.
Score with this front headlock, see if she can get around and get the 2. Nicely done. That's really well done by Trinity. She adjusted from the first and second period, kept her body away on that fireman's carry, and got a takedown.
And again, that's like you mentioned, adjustment inside the match. It's not easy to do, but it was awesome to see Trinity do it.
Koss now, we're going to reverse her here. That'll extend her lead to 19-8 with about just under a minute to wrestle here. Koss definitely has a major. Back on her feet now. It's now 19-9. She wants tech fall or pin here. There is no dual meet score in the girls' side of things, but there is 4 matches that are going to be wrestled.
Now again, if I'm Trinity, I don't like that elbow being caught there.
Yeah, she's going to get dumped to her back, and she's going to give up the pin. You can see Yates in a lot of pain. She got bumped in the nose as she went over. But Koss with a pin. Well done there by the senior. She's a tough kid. Yeah, I'm impressed.
There's a reason why she took first in that Eau Claire Open. She was 4th at sections. In that region 3 and 4, it's a little bit different for girls because they have both sections 3 and 4 in one tournament. And she ended up taking 4th last year. I'm thinking she's got Excel bound in her thoughts.
For sure. You see Coach Angie McClay kind of walking with her, getting the gloves on, helping her with her bloody nose. Coach McClay here is helping out with the girls' side here. Sister of Josh McClay, a longtime Hastings coach. Which will take us to our next match. We're going to go all the way up to 124 pounds, where Hastings is going to send out Annabelle Norquist, taking on Haley Suchi. Annabelle Norquist is a returning state qualifier from last year. She's a 3-sport athlete as well. She's a volleyball player, a lacrosse player. She's been in and out of the rankings, ranked as high as 9 this year. She's had a really up and down season, but when she's on, she is super athletic and tough.
Absolutely, and it's fun. It's fun to watch her because right down and on a single, nicely done. Just bringing that 2-on-1 to a single.
Gets behind, gets that takedown.
Just staying aggressive there with that breakdown. I love it.
Fun fact for our viewers: Annabelle Norquist is stepsister of Derek Steinke, varsity wrestler at 215. So these guys, a wrestling family. A lot of wrestling families going on here tonight.
Yeah, but the other thing I like about, you'll see it with Annabelle here, but also with Jolie Pettit, our senior captain, coming up here in the next match. I love the fact that these girls are 3-sport athletes. They're well-rounded. This was something new that came last year.
Norquist has got a cradle, not locked up super tight, but she's going to get 2-point near fall.
And like I said, she's been around, or like you said, she's been around the sport with Derek. She's been to a couple of wrestling matches, but to get her on the mat, is awesome to see. And former
middle school manager. She was our manager back in the day.
Yes.
So
I was waiting for you to mention that.
We got to take some credit, right? No, it's been really fun. We've had a lot of our middle school managers that have transitioned into being girls wrestlers, building that confidence after seeing the sport for a while. And as the sport has grown, they felt the confidence to go back out. Oh, got a nice tight butcher. She's seen her brother do that a couple times.
Yes, absolutely. Just trying to get that far shoulder down. I love the extension. Oh, just not all the way down to her belly.
Suchi coming up to her feet, which is smart wrestling right there. They go out of bounds, but man, she had that locked up tight. Good wrestling by Suchi to get out of bounds and get up to her feet.
Absolutely. But Annabelle, one thing I loved about it, she stayed on that butcher. She started walking around the head and really powered her over.
Yeah, a little bit about Haley Suchi. She was third at the Athena tournament, which was a super tough tournament. She took third there and 6th at the Rebel Girls Classic here. So 2 tough tournaments. She placed relatively high. And just as I say that, she's going to get a reversal. It's now 4-2 in favor of Annabelle Norquist.
And both teams, both Hastings and Simley, are the girls wrestlers. We're at that Rebel Holiday Open, which is awesome. Get as many teams, as many solid wrestlers going there at one time. It's a good tournament.
Yeah, they're going to call full Nelson. That's going to be a penalty point for Annabelle Norquist. You can see the team score in yellow. It's an early 6-0 lead for Simley. The white indicates the individual score, 5-2 in favor of Norquist. She goes side roll.
Love it.
Rolls through and gets the reversal. Traps that arm and just hits a tough side roll.
Yeah, once she had that elbow, she knows you were going over. But I love it. 18 seconds left on bottom. You know you want to score. Still moving. Didn't give up. Didn't give up just because there's short time on
Yeah,
the
way to
clock.
finish that first period. 7-2 in favor of Annabelle Norquist. Simley's going to defer. Hastings' choice here. She's going to go back on her feet.
Did get the takedown right away at the beginning of the match. So we'll see if we can get another one here.
Just heads up for our viewers that are just tuning in. The varsity boys match is going to follow our 4 girls matches tonight. But again, we are lucky to have 4 girls matches that we can tune in on tonight and highlight. It's a very rare thing that we always have teams that match up well against each other. We can get matchups. Hastings does have a full girls lineup, which is pretty cool.
Yes. Yep. And they have, they've grown so much. We had, I think the first year, did we have 6 original girls, and then it ballooned up a little bit. Last year we had about just under 20, and now we're over 30, I believe.
Yeah, and it's called the Skylar Little Soldier effect, right?
Yeah.
When you have a state champion in your lineup. Oh, nice little throw there by Annabelle Norquist. This is locked up pretty tight. See if she can get it. See if she can get the pin here. She's got what? There she gets it.
Extending. I love the fact that she extended her body a little bit on top. Her head was up. It really pulling on that arm creates
Nicely
more pressure.
done by Annabelle Norquist. She gets the pin, and that's going to take us to the next weight class. We're going to go up to 142 pounds, where Hastings is going to send out senior Jolie Pettit, one of the captains of this squad, taking on Cassandra Torres. A little bit about Jolie Pettit. She's 8-7 on the year. She was ranked last year, kind of in and out of the state rankings. She's a second-year wrestler, a really good athlete on top of it. She's a volleyball player, track and field athlete. She was 5th at the Rebel Girls Holiday Tournament, taking on Cassandra Torres, who was 8th at the Rebel Tournament and 9th at the Athena Tournament. Jolie Pettit, just a great, hard-nosed kid. Rotary Student of the Month, so an excellent student as well.
And then the captain of our girls team.
Yep. And like I mentioned, too, she's one of the throwers on our track and field team. Just a tough physical kid. She's in on a Russian tie. Drops to a double.
Down. Nicely done.
Covers those legs and gets the finish. Nicely done by Jolie Pettit.
Really jumped into that Russian tie, right? Pushed it off right into a double. Now she's attacking her half.
Oh, it's Olivia Glasgow. My apologies on the name here. Could be wrong in that. We're going to try to fix that. She's off on a crossface here. She's got that cradle locked up. She's going hip to hip, see if she can bring her back. That's locked up pretty tight, but overextends on this.
She got whizzer hard.
Hops over on the whizzer.
Wow.
Not recommended, but she does it anyways. I like it.
Not everybody can get away with that.
No, if you're going to hit that, you got to hit it quick,
You
and she
got to hit
does.
it hard. Right back in on that half Nelson.
See if she can drive her over. She's got her.
She's elevating
chest on
that
chest.
leg.
See if she can flatten her out. She's got about 45 seconds to flatten her out and try to get a pin if she can get her leg free.
I wanted her to work her chest kind of closer to her head, get more weight on top, and that way we can flatten out those shoulders. If you're too low, that's where she can roll those shoulders out and get back to her belly.
Yeah, Pettit got a nice extended lead of 5-0 right now. She's got another half Nelson and is going to run her over again.
She's just a little bit too close to those legs. I want her to get that chest on chest.
And she gets the pin.
I like it.
Well done by the senior captain, Jolie Pettit, with a big pin. That'll that'll take Hastings' lead to 12-6 in the dual meet. We're down to one more match here.
Yeah, we have Josie Giangiacomo.
Thank you for that, Coach.
I tried. You know, one thing that I had Josie in class back in 6th grade, so it's been a few years. But I get to see Josie. She works at, not only is she a wrestler on this team and a solid wrestler at that, but I get to see her working at Little Dukes and Coburn's.
Nice. Hooks up with the deal.
Well, she always gives me a smile, so that's nice.
I like it. All right, so Josie's going to get after the action. A little bit about Josie. She's 9-7 on the year, second-year wrestler. She was 2nd at the Athena Invite and 6th at the Rebel Girls Holiday Tournament.
Yeah, and she's really come down. I think she started the year right around 170 pounds wrestling up top, but recently has come down to 155 pounds. She's wrestled well at this lower weight. And as you can see with that takedown, just controlling that far arm, that go behind.
Yeah, Josie gets behind and gets the early takedown here. It's 2-0. She's got about 80 seconds to operate. See if she can get something going here. She's on the edge of the match. She's got a little butcher position. Toes are in bounds while she's getting back points.
As long as those 2 toes stay in bounds, she's able to continue to get back points here. Goes right into that butcher and right into a pin.
The pin. Nicely done by Josie. So that'll basically conclude the girls' action for the day. Hastings with 3 wins, Simley with 1. Some good girls' action, though, to kind of lead us into the boys' varsity match. All right, we're going to take a quick break before we get to our boys' varsity section. We're going to do the quick national anthem. We'll be right back at you.
Push that trash that way, not this way. Come on.
Oh, hey there. Do you like HCTV?
That's one small step for Hastings and one giant leap for community television.
Do you want a custom video that promotes your business or organization and gives you the results you're looking for? As an HCTV sponsor, our staff will work with your business or organization to create a custom video to promote your brand. You also have an option of getting a shout out in every sporting event we cover. And that's 3 points for your business. So support HCTV today! Go to hastingstv.org/sponsors for more information or to give a one-time donation.